Bashara is one step away from either getting a new trial or going to prison for life in the murder of his wife Jane 4 years ago.
Handyman Joe Gens confessed to the murder and now wants to change his testimony. We now know why, and does it help Bashara? 7 investigator Jim Kurtzner is downtown on this case.
Joe Gens was back on the witness stand and testified when he killed Jane Bashara back in January of 2012. Only a few were there.
Bob Bashara was there at 6 o'clock. He let me in. I went to the house at 6 o'clock. There was 3 of us. Actually, there's 4. There's me, Bob, Jane, and God.
And God?
Yes, ma'am.
The evidence in the case, Bob Bashara paid handyman Joe Gens and threatened him with a gun, saying, "Do it, do it," when Gens strangled Jane Bashara in their garage and later confessed to it. So-called Master Bob Bashara had several mistresses in the BDSM lifestyle, and the evidence wanted Jane out of the way, that he would be better off financially with her dead rather than divorced. Gens testified today he's mad at police and prosecutors for not protecting him in prison while helping them get their target, Bob.
I can't tell you what goes on, but everybody says, "You're a rat, you're going to be dead," which that's what they do in prison. That's what they do in jail.
Why would Gens want to change his testimony? Finally made clear. He's not happy with a sentence of 19 to 28 years. He wanted 5 to 6 years for cooperating. And changing his story might get him another shot.
I figured it would get me back into the court system myself. I'm not that bright, okay? I'm not the brightest kid in the world.
Says who?
Says me.
You try to get a document to get yourself back in the court system. I say that's pretty smart.
This hearing is all about a motion for a new trial for Bob Bashara, who was convicted of Jane's murder in 2014. Now that Gens' story is known, is that a long shot?
I have a great client and somebody I really believe in.
Both sides will argue the motion for a new trial on July the 14th, and Judge Vonda Evans says she will rule on that day. In downtown, Jim Kurtzner, 7 Action News.